Michelle, how are you?
Very good, very good.
You live around this area, right?
Yeah, I live right down the street from here.
On the corner of Mitten and London Road?
Right, right.
Okay. Hi, this is Jack and Miriam Fullerton. How long you guys lived here?
50 years or more than that.
50 years. So you've seen a lot of activity over this corner here.
Yeah.
Who's busier, the YMCA or River City?
I think I'd say about the same.
Well, you say about the same?
Yeah.
Hello, Harriet. So you live across the road from River City,
Yes, I do.
and you lived here for how long?
Since February 1999.
So you've been here since the vineyard's been here for a good 11, 12 years.
That's right. 11 years.
Okay, so this is Dennis, and Dennis is a neighbor. He lives in Mariah, and he lives right across from River City. How are you, Dennis?
Very well yourself, Joe.
Great, thanks. So how long have you been here, Maureen?
Over 20 years.
Over 20 years. Okay, so you were living here when the YMCA owned the building?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I used to work at the YMCA when I was there. Yeah.
And who had more impact? Like, who was busier, the YMCA or River City Vineyard?
I would say the YMCA.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how long have you been coming here?
I've been coming here for when it was YMCA. And when they closed down, I kept coming here to get it closed down again. And I'm still coming in here at least 2-3 times a week. People are very nice. The place is well kept. And no problem at all with the people around.
How long you live here?
27 years, my wife informed me. Yeah,
27 years, wow.
it's gone fast.
And so you've been here since all the change. You were here when the Y owned it?
Yes. Yeah, we used to go swimming there.
And have you experienced any problems here?
I haven't experienced any problems at all. One time I had a man sitting on my porch, and I think he was hoping that I would feed him a supper, and I didn't want to get into that. So I didn't want to be mean, so I just gave him a sandwich and a drink to be nice to him. And he was a nice man, and he never bothered me again.
Okay.
And I saw him about a year ago at the vineyard, because he had gone back home to his family.
Yep.
And I hardly recognized him. He was a totally different man. He was shaved, clean. He was like a new man. And he'd gone back to his family.
Great.
So that was a real positive thing.
And how have you found having the shelter here?
Great.
Yeah? Have you had any negative impact at all?
Not at all. None whatsoever.
How have you found the shelter being here?
I have had absolutely no negative impact from the shelter being there whatsoever. In fact, the opposite. I can remember winters where the snow would be piled up. I couldn't get my car out of the driveway, and a couple of the residents came over and helped me on more than one occasion.
And so you've never been afraid of the residents?
Absolutely not.
And you don't find them intimidating?
Never.
Okay. So have you had any negative impact at all from River City?
None at all. Actually, it's been a real pleasure meeting the people and yourself, of course. And I've been to church and I've enjoyed your service. It's been an asset as far as I have experienced. Yes.
Good.
River City, it's a good place to be. The guys are all nice, never have no problem with it. And they're polite with you. It's not any worse than when the hospital was there. So I don't know why they're always... There's only a few of them that's always have something to say.
I heard complaints from other ladies that when they stepped off the bus, there were about 4 or 5 men from the shelter sitting there smoking. But when George corrected that, because he put a picnic table at the back of the building, and now they're all at the back of the building, and it's not a problem anymore. It's quiet. You don't see anybody.
And the only problem really was that the women were feeling intimidated? Or were the guys actually saying
No, they just felt uncomfortable stepping off the bus with all these men sitting there. But they didn't do anything. They just sat there smoking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything...
Well, you're doing good work, and that's what we appreciate.
Good, thanks. Is there anything you could say about River City? Is there anything you would want to make a comment, or is there one thing that we can do to improve River City?
I don't think so.
No? Well,
Yep.
thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay. And do you find that River City's helping lots of people?
Oh yeah, a lot of people. They only have to look at the sheet that we got there. And it helps a lot of people.
What's one positive thing you think that River City does for the community here?
Well, I think they provide a shelter for people that have no alternative. They help people get back on track, possibly help them get employment. I personally have had no negative impact whatsoever. In fact, the opposite.
Okay. So with the homeless shelter there, you haven't had any negative impact at all from that?
No, we're in the housing business ourselves, and we know the need for it, and we would encourage that this happens. I've seen how you have treated these people. I know some of the people that have visited you and have heard some of the results, how you've worked with them and really made a difference. So we wish that more of this would happen in our city.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
I think the shelter is really good because we need it downtown. And the Vineyard has the motto, come as you are, you will be loved. And I feel these men are getting Christian love. And on Sunday morning, I see them in church. And it's very good. It's true.